shock I didn't see Greg Hopp slip out of there, but J. Michael again is having an issue running down the front straightaway.
Yeah, he sure is. Hopefully it's just something simple, and he's working real hard to get that boat fired up, get that turbine spooled up to get on plane. But as you look across the way here, you have the 100 Extreme Precision Products, Greg Hopp on the course as he enters into turn number 2. We're looking down to the far turn on the west end, and the beacon is just, he's trying to get that turbine spooled up, Brad.
Yeah, and you might be thinking that maybe he's down there trying to do that troll up to the 1 minute buoy down there. I don't think so. He needs to get this thing up on the plane. Meanwhile, Greg Hopp comes by into Precision Performance Extreme Products. He is down the front straightaway on the outside. His radio man has told him where J. Michael Kelly is, limping down the front straightaway and away from the dock. Boat number 13, Spirit of Detroit, presents Tubby's Grilled Subs. Great to see the name Tubby's Grilled Subs on the side of that boat. Of course, they were the sponsor of Mike and Lori Jones's boat back in 2001 when they won the Gold Cup. Tubby's Grilled Subs, that name is etched on the oldest active motorsports trophy in history.
And here comes Greg Hopp entering into turn number 2. And watch Greg just hug the inside of this course. Greg Hopp absolutely loves lane number 1, and you can see it as he comes in at the exit pit of turn number 2. And now the U9.
Cal Phipps has lost power now in the 13, so a tough break for these two guys, both the 37 and the 13. They had trouble yesterday, and again, both of them are having trouble right now. Greg Hopp cut the race course, wasn't quite sure why, just wanted to make sure we still have a green flag. We do. I really don't believe that is what J. Michael Kelly is doing, but if he pops that thing up on a plane right at the 1 minute buoy, he's going to make a liar out of both of us.
Yes, he is. And it looks like he is. Here he goes.
Go. Come on, Michael. No, that's definitely not what he is doing. Greg Hopp, meanwhile, cut the race course. He'll bring the U100, the 100. He will bring it back to the dock, the Extreme Precision Products, after a successful test run. And unfortunately, the 13 and the 37, the troubles just continue.
And the 37, he's trying it again. Here he goes.
I think he's got it. Come on, Michael. There we go. J. Michael Kelly now up on a plane in the 37, the Beacon Plumbing, Billy and Jane Schumacher. And he's not running real hard, that's for sure.
But he's running.
Yeah, even though he popped it up on a plane, I might have thought he would be running a little bit quicker than that. He's running pretty slow, but he's not cutting the race course to come back to the pit area in a hurry.
And you know, like you said, he turned some fast laps late in the day yesterday, and we were kind of hoping they had some of this stuff figured out.
Yeah, we sure were. Man, look at this. Now J. Michael's got it up on a plane. They got an issue with getting it up and out of the box. But once he gets it up, the boat seems to want to respond. J. Michael Kelly picks up the right side of the boat. He's got a lot of air underneath that 37. That boat always had a tendency to pick up the right side spots, and it corners on a rail. This thing corners unbelievable. It's a very, very low profile hydroplane, but the issue's always been picking up that right sponsor in the air. And you know, J. Michael, he wants to dance it on the ragged edge. He's not afraid of it.
And I gotta think right now, he's turning to decent speed, because you can see him walking that boat on the water, sponson to sponson, as he comes up the backstretch on the Kentucky side of the race course.
Now he's picking it up and he's putting some air underneath the boat, but the good thing about it is he's able to set it right back down. J. Michael, very accomplished. He's able to control the boat. He's got a pretty good run. He picks up the right side one more time.
142.
Yeah. He ripped that line out counting that lap off at a $1:42. That's quicker than the one he did yesterday afternoon when we were in testing. This one will be quicker only because he brought more speed to the line if he maintains his arc. The boat will turn on a dime. It's always a straightaway with this boat. J. Michael was upset yesterday when I talked to him because he blew the cowling off and he didn't get an opportunity to lay down some hot laps. And I think the fact that he's got the course to himself, J. Michael's going to want to run some laps out here and get to know what this boat looks like and based on the changes they did in the off-season.
Yeah, he sure is, and I tell you right now, that 142 is a good speed. We'll be real curious to see as that skid fin throws that big rooster tail up through the corner, and now he's going to hit it coming out of the turn.
Here's the Madison speed. He's saying better than 142 this time. J. Michael Kelly, Beacon Plumbing.
142.44.
It's faster a little, wasn't it?
That's better. You want it better? It's better.
By a tenth of a mile an hour. I'm not that good. I can't tell that difference. Nobody is happier in the state of Indiana right now than J. Michael Kelly. He was so happy. That whole crew was happy yesterday when they finally got out and ran, and now they're getting able to put a couple of laps down, and J. Michael pulls his foot out of it. He will be a very happy guy. Now, we are going to see J. Michael Kelly. He will be running in our Budweiser Heat 2B. And as we've been talking, he's had an issue with points. He did not get any yesterday, so he brings 0 points with him to race day Sunday. He will be in Budweiser Heat 2B, and when he goes out there, he's going to find Jimmy Shane and the 5, the Graham Trucking. They had 300 points yesterday from Heat 1B. Boat number 9, the Holiday Inn Express, presents Bellows Pizza. They got 225 points in Heat 1A. He's also going to find the 17 Red Dot with Kip Brown, who had 400 points in Heat 1A. Again, the best heat of the day when he went deck to deck with J.W. Myers in the Peters in May. So it will be the Graham Trucking, the Holiday Inn Express presents Bellows Pizza, the Miss Red Dot joining J. Michael Kelly and the 37 of Beacon Plumbing.
Yeah, you know, if they do indeed have these gremlins worked out, although he is without power there in the turn, that's a good 3-boat, 4-boat heat right there. We'll see what the Holiday Inn Express presents Bellows Pizza does. But you got the Graham, the Red Dot, and we've seen some nice speeds out of the Beacon in the past 12 hours.
Yeah, he's obviously got an issue getting it started and getting it up on a plane. Once it does, it wants to run. Now for me, I'd say dial a little more wing in that thing and keep the nose down. I get a little worried he starts picking up that sponson. He knows a whole lot better than I do, and J. Michael's throwing in the towel now. He is going to pop the lid and come out of the boat. Cal Phipps has done the same thing down at the far end of the race course in the 13. So we got, unfortunately, a couple of our boats dead in the water, but at least we had an opportunity to see J. Michael run a little bit.
And we're going to take a break in the testing session, I think, to get the other 2 boats back in. Welcome to the 62nd running of the Lucas Oil Products Indiana Governor's Cup Madison Regatta, the first stop on the Air National Guard H1 Unlimited Hydroplane Series.
You don't have to be a race car mechanic to appreciate Mechanics Wear gloves. That's because our gloves are specifically designed to protect your hands from the elements while giving you more strength and control. You'll work faster, safer, and cleaner. They're made from the finest materials and come in a wide range of styles and colors, perfect for every toolbox, home, or garage. And they fit so well, it's like wearing no gloves at all. Mechanics Wear gloves, the tool that fits like a glove. Available at Lowe's, Walmart, AutoZone, and other great retailers nationwide.
Whether it's a 200-mile-per-hour hydroplane or a fighter jet, it takes serious skills to keep high-performance vehicles going fast. As a member of the Air National Guard, you can learn those types of world-class skills and more. And because you serve part-time, you can use those abilities to launch or accelerate a civilian career, all while receiving a steady paycheck and generous benefits. Stop by the Air National Guard display to learn more. Call 1-800-TO-GO-ANG or visit us at goang.com.
Attention on the shoreline, attention on the shoreline. If you own a black Ford Explorer and you're parked at Bicentennial Park and your license plate is 376 DCJ, They're going to tow it. You need to get down there. You got about 5 minutes to get there. Again, black Ford Explorer at Bicentennial Park, license plate 376 BCJ.